Alright team, welcome back. This is a follow-up to my Sea Frogs overview of the new FX3 housing that I did fairly recently. I've had it in the sea now, and I can say that it is really nice to use. The main things that I really liked about it were the big screen port here, because as you know with your FX3s and things, there is a tally light on the top, and also you can set it for around the screen. You can see when you're actually recording and when you're not, and it's really easy to see those lights and to see that they're on when you're in the water, because I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I find that when you're in the sea and you're switching like record on and off and there's waves hitting you and you're going underwater, you can get a bit lost as to whether it's recording, whether it's not. And so actually having it ring really clear on the screen so you can just do a super quick check, really, really useful. So I think that's my biggest takeaway from this. Really enjoy how big that screen opening is for the camera. In other things, I think the housing feels really good, feels really sturdy. As you can see, I've got the tray handles on here, and that just keeps it super balanced in the water. I have also attached and tried out the trigger handle, but I think when I was using the 24-70 lens, it found it quite heavy, quite front heavy. So I think actually the trigger handle will be really useful with the dome port and a smaller, wider lens, maybe even a prime or something like that, just so it's a little bit lighter. And also if you're doing stills work or anything like that, I think the trigger handle is really useful because you can just extend your arm out. But I think video-wise, I really like having the two handles. And yeah, you know, if I was in some really steep waves, some barrels or something like that, and trying to get super close, super wide angle, I think I'd probably also use the trigger handle in that situation. But I will do a full review of the trigger handle as well and how to set it up, because there are a few little quirks that you need to know to be able to set it up so it actually records when you want it to record with the FX3 FX30. But yeah, so for this one at the moment, I'm just running the standard flat port. I'll detail exactly which one it is down in the description below, but it's got glass on, like full proper glass on the front, which is really good. And as long as that's really nice and clean when you get in the water, I find you don't really get too many droplets on it or anything like that. But yeah, overall, really, really pleased. I think with the trigger handle here, you can really easily access the shutter button. There's also another shutter down here, so you can start recording all sorts of ways. I found using the zoom on the side really easy as well. So whenever I wanted to, you know, punch in a little bit, I could in the water. And also there was no trouble accessing anything, because the great thing about the Sea Frogs housings is they do have all the buttons that you could possibly ask for. I think there's only one setting which you can't actually access from the Sea Frogs housings. I mean, you look at it and you're just like inundated with access to all the functions that you would get on your FX3. So there really is nothing, as far as I've found, prohibitive. I think it's only this wheel that you maybe can't use. But saying that, I actually think you might be able to, because there is a wheel here and I just haven't even tested it out. So many wheels. Yeah, I think you can actually even use that. That's insane. God, I'm finding things out I didn't even know. Oh, right. So what I'm going to do next is a full video on how to actually set this up. What process I do. I know that I did one a good few years ago now on how to set up my housing with XT3, but I think it needs an update. We need to go through stripping it down, setting up the housing, making sure the seals are correct and things like that. So I think that's really crucial to do. And as ever, make sure you test it in a bucket before you take it out in the sea. But I would say, as a follow-up to my initial view of this housing, really pleased with it. Cannot wait to get it in the water. And yeah, I mean, as you'll see from some of the footage that I've put over the top here, FX3 in the water or FX30, you get some bloody cool stuff because it's just a great camera. So having the ability to take it in an affordable way is fantastic. It's really sturdy, feels great in the hand, floats when you're in the water as well, which is also really good to know. And yeah, I'm super stoked to get out in the water with it again. So I'm sure there'll be more content that comes about around this camera. But the next up is going to be a full breakdown of setting it up from your unboxing time. So getting it all ready to go in the water for the first time. Anyway, team, that's it from me for now, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.